Pets are very attached to their owners and can rarely fathom their betrayal. Even when abandoned, they would rather give their lives in the hope that their owner will return than admit that he or she no longer wants them. This story is about one unusual pair, a Labrador and a cat, who by the will of fate lived with one man, but one day he no longer wanted them. We do not know all the details that pushed the man to this terrible act, but one day he just brought them by train to a random station, threw them right on the platform, went to another coach, and never returned for them again. After the owner left them and moved to another coach, the dog ran for a long time after the departing train. He barked loudly, calling for the one who had left. The cat also ran alongside, hoping to catch up with the train that was taking their owner away. After the train sped away, the animals returned to the very place where the man left them and started waiting. They waited for months in the rain and in the snow, snuggling together for warmth. They waited for their owner to get off the next train and take them back home. The cat occasionally left his post in order to get some food, but the Labrador never left this place for any reason. He became very thin from hunger, so the cat began to bring food to him too. Everything that he managed to find, they split between them. They soon became a local attraction. People getting off the train would give the pair leftovers of food. Some even tried to take them home, but the Labrador did not let anyone come close, protecting both himself and the cat. Several years passed in this way. One day, a man appeared on the platform who was not local. Passing by the Labrador dog with the cat, who at that time were snuggling each other, the man went inside the station and approached one of the workers. He was interested in this mysterious pair who lived on the platform. The worker told him their story, that a few years ago a man brought them and left them. The worker remembered only that the man was wearing a light raincoat and had a tape recorder in his hands from which a Bach melody was playing. After several days, this man appeared on the platform again, wearing a light raincoat and carrying a small tape recorder playing Bach. He brought his 8-year-old daughter with him. They walked toward the Labrador and his feline friend. The man hoped that the music and similar clothes would get the animals to go with them. The dog, hearing the familiar sounds of Bach, became alert and stood up. At first, he moved towards the man, then something stopped him. However, the cat allowed the young girl to pick him up in her arms, resisting at first, but then purring with pleasure at the warm touch. The dog looked at the man and his daughter with distrust for a long time, but when he saw that the cat was safe in her hands, he also decided to give them a chance. The dog approached the man and licked his hand. Then the man took out a collar with a leash from his pocket and carefully put it on the dog. When the train came, the man with the dog on a leash and the girl with the cat in her arms boarded the coach. The train sped off, taking them to a bright and happy future, just as it had once taken away their owner, who had abandoned them so treacherously. No one knows why that dog and his cat friend believed in these people after rejecting so many others. Maybe they were the only ones who sincerely wanted to help, or maybe the animals were just tired of living on the street. Or maybe that day was the day they decided to stop waiting for their owner.